The story begins in 1959. A pair of friends and a dream. Humble beginnings.
Started in their basements, and then they bought the gas station. And then from there, it was very, very quickly growing.
Growing fast enough to need a new home office, to that renovated gas station along Fulton Street, Rich and Jay added Building 2, their original office building. The pair of friends and entrepreneurs were well on their way, and Building 2 made a bold statement.
We are here for the long haul. And just those early decisions and everything being made there. Rich and Jay's offices were right next to each other with just one wall in between. They had evening meetings there at a table, having, Betty and Helen would come make dinner for late meetings. There's a little kitchenette right next to it.
For years, Building 2 served as home base, even as Amway grew exponentially and Rich and Jay added many buildings to the complex. It remained a constant in a sea of change for decades.
It definitely just
really cool.
just stood the test of time. Everything was just remarkably intact.
It's that status from the early days of Amway that corporate officials hope to preserve. Amway's executive offices moved more than 40 years ago, but so many of the founding principles from the company's formation stood tall in Building 2, so teams from Amway's archives and facilities have carefully removed a collection of the most important artifacts and materials in the last year before the aging building was dismantled, making way for green space and walking areas on Amway's Ada campus.
Here's something back here.
Yeah, so that's one of the front cabinets as well, that were the upper cabinets, also had more cork.
Recently, we met up with Sarah Latva from Amway Archives for a closer look at the collection where it's being cataloged and stored.
Well, let's start with the cork doors.
Those here?
Yep, those are here.
Those are here, all right, along with many other items, striking in their own mid-century modern way, from the original wrought iron railings capped with planters that brought the outside in, to large globe lamps, textured wall tiles, and a buffet station. And of course, my favorite,
A cinder block from the original gas station wall that was part of Amway's properties for many, many years.
Building 2 and its decor carefully documented in photos and videos over the years, so it's easy to see now where those features were way back then. The future of the Building 2 collection has yet to be determined.
Maybe as part of a visitor center, it could be they could recreate the first offices, but we're not really sure. For now, we preserve it so that it can be used in the future.
In Ada, Chris Copes, WHQ News.